Have you ever wanted to grill indoors and make the most tastiest, juiciest, tender steak? Well, have I got the recipe for you. We're grilling inside on the George Foreman smokeless grill and making my herb butter grilled steaks. So let me show off this must-have kitchen appliance. This is the George Foreman smokeless grill. It features an open grate technology. The smokeless grill brings an outdoor experience indoors without the smoke. Obviously, the other awesome feature is the open grate plate, which allows the fat to drain away into the lift-out steel tray. It's dishwasher safe with its internal drip tray and cooking plate, making cleanup a breeze. It's really perfect for creating delicious meals that you'd usually make outside, inside. So I love grilled steaks with herb butters. So that's what I'm going to show you how to make. Now, firstly, let's make the herb butter. Into a bowl, add in a half a cup of softened butter, followed by 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped parsley and 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped chives. Now the chives give this a wonderful subtle onion flavour to the butter, which I love. Mix it well using a fork, almost like you're mashing it in, and get all those herbs mixed well into the butter. Then I place some cling film down on the bench and place the herb butter in the middle, and then simply roll up the cling film to form a cylinder shape. Twist it at the ends of the cling film to tighten everything up, and then the butter goes into the fridge to harden for around 30 minutes. Now, while the herb butter is hardening, let's get onto our steak marinade. Into a bowl, add in 1 tablespoon of olive oil, followed by 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Next, I'm adding in a 1/4 cup of Worcester sauce, which gives the steak a smoky flavour, which works so well considering we're going to be grilling this inside without the heavy smoke. Next, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard and 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic. Lastly, I'm adding in 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary. It gives the steak a wonderful aroma, which I love, but you could use thyme. Season with salt and pepper and mix well until combined. The flavours in this marinade are truly amazing and make the steak so much more tender in a very short amount of time. And speaking of steaks, I'm using the Scotch fillet, which is the boneless eye of the rib, but you could use a T-bone, porterhouse, or even the fillet. Now place the steaks into the marinade and submerge them well, and then just leave them at room temperature for 30 minutes while your herb butter is hardening. Now here comes the fun part, grilling them. I turn the grill up to high and I get the plate nice and hot, and then place down your steaks, which I've seasoned with extra salt and pepper. Now what you're seeing is steam, not smoke. The steam will disappear in a minute or two, as you'll see. And now you cook your steak to your liking. I like mine rare to medium rare, so I'll be grilling them for 3 to 4 minutes each side. And you can see when I turn them, I have these wonderful grill char marks on the steak, which is all flavour. You can see how little steam and smoke is being produced, so you don't have to worry about the smoke alarms going off inside the house. The steaks remain juicy, tender, and they won't dry out like if they were in a pan. They just keep glistening, and that's even before we've added the butter. So take the steaks off and leave them to rest, very importantly, for 6 minutes. If you have more steaks to cook, if you're feeding a crowd, cleaning up is a breeze. I just wipe down the grill plate with a paper towel and I'm ready to go again in less than 10 seconds. So there isn't any blackened residue left over that's going to end up on my fresh steaks. After resting, I place down the herb butter, which I've cut into slices, and they'll melt as the steak is still hot, even after resting. The herb butter will start to melt and ooze over the steaks, creating this wonderful herb sauce when combined with the natural steak juices. And when you slice into the steak, the knife just glides through and you have this wonderful, tender, rare steak. If you love this recipe, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any recipes. And for more information about the George Foreman Smokeless Grill, you can find out below in the description section. And as always, thank you so much for watching.